Looking for a team just like mine? Take my word for it. Don't buy packs. Buy coins instead. Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com where you can not only purchase coins, but you can get players and training and much more. Use code GS30 for 30% off. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 20 video. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the TD challenge of the previous gameplay of the lemon juice. Let me tell you, that stuff is rather nasty. Drinking it, it was not good. If you guys missed it, definitely check it out. It is a little graphic because there's a little vomiting going on. That stuff is, man. But we will be doing another TD challenge. I think they're fun for you guys, and it's definitely, it's fun, right? Give it a little bit of extra added pressure to try to not give up any touchdowns. So leave in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter with the hashtag TD challenge. And if we see something that we like that's doable, we'll go on. We will accept that challenge and, proceed with it. So, examples was every touchdown I give up, take a shot of lemon juice, whatever you guys can think of. Obviously nothing too crazy. Obviously something that I'm able to do. You can't really sit here and say, well, I want you to go and sneeze on 19 different random people at your local grocery store. Can't really do that, because I'll probably get arrested. So, something that's nothing crazy. So today I just wanted to talk about, again, in the comment section or on Twitter, hashtag TD challenge. I wanted to talk about the Madden Bowl, which finished yesterday, and Joke finally won one. He finally won one, and I mean WON, ONE. Like, he won one. He finally, for the first time in his Madden career, won the big one, and well deserving. He's, arguably the best Madden 20 player this year. And I wanted to talk about, now that all the tournaments are pretty much done this year. Golden tickets there's a few more. I think there's maybe a promo or two left, which I think it's Positional Heroes, Summer Blockbuster, and that's like it. We're pretty much done with this Madden, right? And I said it many times this year. Content has been the best it's ever been. This is the most legends we've ever had. The Theme Diamond promo, Theme Diamond 2 promo, just the amount of legends we got this content this year was biblical. It is what it is. Give credit where credit is due. Call a spade a spade. The content was phenomenal. A+++. The gameplay, on the other hand, wasn't all that. It's not the best Madden. It's far from the best Madden gameplay wise, and that's what kind of it gives you a point of like, yeah, the content is great. And all these new legends and, getting all these players that you've never had before, wanted to play with, and they're on your team. But then when you actually go to play the game, it's fun to a certain point, which is why I keep my goofy ass on squads most of the time. This is the most I've ever played squads. I dabbled in it, a decent amount last year. In the year before that, but this year by far, just because I'd much rather have my pain and misery with someone else in the party and not just me all alone. Lonely, I have nobody to call my own. That's Bobby Vincent, for those of you who don't know. You guys may think it's Akon, but it's the late great Bobby Vincent, the Polish. Showed up a game all by my lonesome, man. But when I'm playing with squads, it's like join this terrible gameplay together. And I said all that to say this. Joke won a $60,000 tournament with a punter at quarterback, and he did not attempt a single pass all tournament long. He won with vicious stop and run vision. He handed the ball off every single play. And there was multiple people with this scheme. Multiple people. From Volterax to, I think Little Man was run heavy for like the first time in forever. Joke literally didn't attempt a single pass or a tournament. And he won $60,000. This is where Madden has gotten. Now, definitely staying consistent in every year, adapting to what Madden changes. Does Madden take skill to be good? You would be a fool to think it doesn't. It does take skill, right? 100% it takes skill. You just can't give a controller to someone who has no idea what they're doing and they're gonna win. Like, let's be honest. If I were in Madden, I don't care what their team overall is. They have no idea what they're doing. They've never played before. They're not beating me. I'm a Goomba stomp them 100 times out of 100. But the problem is that as good of a player I think I am, I can lose to someone who who knows a little bit and they kind of know what they're doing. They see a few YouTube videos, they watch the stream or two of run what they see that's kind of working for other people, and you can lose to someone like that. And I don't think it should be like that, right? I feel like the better player should win when it comes down to adjustments, things like that. If you take a look at other games, if you take a look at Call of Duty, if you take a look at Rainbow 6, if you take a look at all these other the soccer one with the cars, whatever that game is, I can't even think of it. It's just like an average player should never compete with the more superior player. It should just never happen. But in Madden, the average player has an opportunity to beat the more superior players just because of how the gameplay is. That's why a lot of people run the ball, because it's not the ball. And he won a $60,000 tournament. By the way, I picked up this guy yesterday. The fastest end in the game without going out of position. And at D tackle, we have ourselves a 94 speed, 98 excel spy. I mean, that's... But, yeah, like a $60,000 tournament was won with no passes whatsoever. And I've always been run heavy. Last year, when it was all about Pat Sales and all these passing crossers, I still ran the ball. I still found a scheme, that worked for me. And for the past several Maddens, I've been very, very, very run heavy. Even though the past several Maddens, a lot of the bunches and the split closes and the West Coast and all these other passing formations were superior past few years. But this year, they making me look bad. This year, I'm doing what I always do, and now I'm getting death threats like, you make the game terrible. You're the reason why Madden is awful. Hey, listen, I just run the ball, man. I've always run the ball. When I gotta throw dots, or I got dots in me, but I haven't had a very pass-heavy scheme since I think Madden 12 was the last one where I even think I have a scheme uploaded to YouTube, Madden 12 or Madden 13, where I have a 5-wide scheme that I uploaded to YouTube where I would come out in 5 wide and I could audible to anything and I could put receivers at running back, and I was cheesy as hell. Every year I cheese to nibble on. But my man Joke, who is my favorite Madden competitive player, by the way. Like, if you have a favorite pro, there's a lot of great ones, right? From Skimbo to Kiv to Problem to Dreamy. There's a lot of them. Bugs, and I can name hundreds of them. Joke has been my favorite ever, and they had an interview with him at halftime at one of these, I think it was a club series, whatever. He remembers because I actually met him in person. We met last year and for Christmas, or it was a few years ago. I'm not sure. I think it was last year. After We went to the Cowboys game. Since the Cowboys Stadium is in New Jersey, he lives in, and a few other people that were in the area, and we had this meet up afterwards, and we went and had lunch afterwards, after the game and all that. And I remember talking to him, he's like, he knows exactly which game it is. And the interviewer asked him a question. He's like, he shouldn't have no points. He's not really doing anything to, that really surprises me. I'm paraphrasing, of course, and he's just, he shouldn't even have nothing. And I've always been drawn to to watching someone with confidence, a little bit of cockiness to your side, right? I've always loved, the Mayweathers, the McGregors, the jokes. I always love someone who's just confident in their craft, not so over the top where it's just like, okay, like you badly want to see this guy lose, but embraces their skill and they're confident with it. But congratulations to him. If for those of you guys who've seen it, let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think? 60 all tournament, but my man is the best player in Madden 20. I was so happy for him when he won. Actually, I'm hoping to do kind of like a that he got us. He's going to look out and kind of just have a conversation with him. Which I think would be dope. So hashtag TD Challenge. Let me know what you guys think the next TD Challenge should be. We should have that for you guys tomorrow. And also, let me know what you guys think so far. Competitive Madden's done, over with. What do you guys think so far this year, man? It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and be signing out. Appreciate the love and support as always. Until next time. Peace!